He has led successful anti-terrorist and anti-extremist operation and has been instrumental in managing conflicts and training initiative. I request Dr. Gurusharan Dhanjal, Vice Chairman SKOCH, also to be on the stage and moderate this session. Last but not the least, I invite Dr. Mangesh Manohar Gondavale, Managing Director, Maharashtra Agro Industries Development Corporation Limited, to kindly join us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, he was earlier Joint Managing Director of MSCDCL. As CEO of Zilla Parishad Aurangabad, he managed the COVID-19 crisis and led the grassland ecosystem management project, shortlisted for the Arun Pongirwar Public Services Excellence Award, and he played a key role in Maharashtra GST implementation and has represented India internationally on taxation.
Two questions because it also talks about the quality and the quantity. But before that, let's ask Dr. Mangesh the same question as to, at the state level, from your perspective, because you come from the agro industry. Given your experience, what should be states measuring? What should be the indicators?
Am I audible?
You can take the
From a policymaker or from an administrator point of view, I look at the indicators from two aspects. One is the macro aspect and the other one is micro aspect. For example, when we say economy is growing or industry is growing, so whether every industry is going, there are some industries which are growing and some industries which are not growing or which are in negative growth. But still industry is growing. Why it is so? Because the growing industry is growing at a higher speed than the industry which is not growing. So micro and macro, both aspects are very, very crucial from the administrator's point of view, because when you have to push, you have to identify that which industries are going, you have to do something different for them, and which industries which are not going, you have to do some different policy for them. So this is one aspect which I wanted to highlight. Second aspect is the objective at hand, that is also very, very important. For example, we just saw a clip of Gadkari ji during the break. So there it was shown that when he started, when he assumed the ministry, the speed of road building was 2 kilometers per day. So he took it as an indicator. That is the speed at which we are going. Now what was his vision and where he wanted to reach? So slowly it began to increase, then he targeted 50, then he targeted 100. So he took one indicator and then he improved upon that. So that is the second point which I wanted to make, that your objective or target what it is. And third point is, when we want to analyze those indicators, you have to be very critical and objective. Because as sir has rightly said, every point you can see from two different angles, like glass is half empty or half full. So whenever you are analyzing, so for example, I am from agro industries. When we say that we need to increase production and productivity of the agricultural sector, and we say that we are not even 1/3 of productivity of China and half of Vietnam or Indonesia, but then whether that is sustainable. So other aspects also need to join. I mean, when we talk of indicators, you cannot have one indicator. You need to supplement with the other indicators also. So whenever you analyze, you have to keep in mind all these aspects, and these are very crucial for policy making. So these are the points I just wanted to make.
So in fact, if I move over to Mr. Agarwal.
When we are talking about quality of data, so wherever possible, you should introduce the digital technology. That is what the keyword, because particularly in agriculture, whenever there is excessive rainfall and flooding, and then we go for crop compensation, and then we don't have accurate data of what was sown, how much area was affected, on all those things. But now we have satellite images available, we can do drone surveys. So technology should be included while collecting the data, which will be very transparent. Because when you do a physical panchanama, then the tahsildar or any strong political person may be influencing some area, नहीं यहाँ पे ऐसे करना है आपको पंचनामा या ये crops दिखाने हैं. But when you have a technology which can give you a correct and authenticated data, that will help in proper decision making. So this is my...
Yeah, so this is again a good point. Let me take that example a little further. All right. So thank you very much, gentlemen.